Are you a first-time home buyer looking to buy something in 2023? I've got more good news for you. Mortgages may just get more affordable for you. In this video, stay tuned. I'm going to talk about the Fannie Freddie changes coming May of 2023 that might directly benefit you. All right, Matt the Mortgage Guy, residential mortgage broker, powered by you mortgage, licensed to do business across the country, coming to you with a good announcement for first-time home buyers. I know first-time home buyers, you guys are feeling like it's tough out there. Affordability is an issue. There's not a lot of inventory to choose from. I've got some good news for you. And I think that if you've watched any past videos, if you've heard anything about some of the initiatives from FHFA to help low to moderate buyers, to help first-time home buyers. This isn't something new, but this is just another thing that's coming that's going to help you as a first-time home buyer. So if you want to connect with me and my team real quick, there'll be a link down below, greatmortgagebroker.com. Don't want to spend time on that. I want to spend time telling you exactly what these changes mean. So on January 19th, 2023, there was a lender letter, and this is how these government subsidized agencies, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, it's how they do it. They send out a lender letter and they say, hey, for all Fannie Mae single family sellers, there's a new loan level price adjustment framework. I saw some articles, like they use fancy words. FHFA redesigns and recalibrates the GSE's single family pricing network. If all that sounds like fancy talk to you and you're like, Matt, tell it to me in English, you're in the right place. Basically, for different loan buckets, meaning 5% down, 10% down, 3% down, 640 credit score, 680 credit score, 760 credit score. There's a different charge on each one of those because there's different risk associated with. If you've got a 640 score and you're putting 3% down, it might be a higher risk for the lender than if you've got an 800 credit score and you're putting 50% down. That makes sense, right? Well, they've redesigned and recalibrated this list true to their mandate of helping low to moderate income borrowers, first-time home buyers, making it cheaper for them. And if you're wondering, how do they do that? Part of the way they do that is they make it more expensive for others. I'm sorry, I'm just the messenger, so don't shoot me. But FHFA's mandate isn't to make the rich richer. They've been clear about that, right? They're all about the first-time home buyer. They're all about low to moderate income borrowers. How they gauge that is they take the area median income and give advantageous LLPAs, loan level price adjustments, pricing is just the way to think about it. Advantageous pricing to those who are under 100% of that AMI. In some high-cost counties, you can go up to 120% of that area median income and still qualify. So when you think about it, and part of their thing is like first-time home buyers at or below this 100% AMI or 120% of AMI in the high-cost areas, home ready and home possible loans, there's going to be no price adjustments at all. Those folks are going to get the very best rate in some cases, right? Like no matter where their credit score lies, how much they're putting down, they're going to get a better rate than somebody who might be 800 and putting 20% down. If you think it's not fair or you got an issue with it, again, I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot me. Let me show you what this looks like because I want to provide some context to it, even though I don't want to belabor it because it's just a lot, even for a mortgage guy and my mortgage colleagues. One thing I will say too is this isn't the first thing that they've done where they've taken from the rich and given to the poor in a certain sense, right? Like last year, if you remember, investment properties, second homes, and high balance loans, they made adjustments and they said these loans are getting more expensive. And if you read some things that they put out, they just said, we're doing that so that we can make it more affordable for low to moderate income borrowers. So it's the same stuff. And another thing to think about is this isn't the last one. There will be more iterations of this, and they might even tweak it before it gets implemented on May 1st, 2023. But not the last iteration, not the last thing for them to do in this kind of crusade to make home ownership more accessible and easier and cheaper for low to moderate income borrowers. First, I guess we had the lender letter, like I talked about, where they just said these updated LLPAs will be in effect for loans delivered after May 1st. I can tell you as a lender that when Fannie Freddie say all loans delivered May 1st, the actual lenders that set the pricing are going to price it in well before that date, because they are going to sell to Fannie and Freddie in May a loan that they might have closed in March or April. So if they're closing a loan in March or April, February, they might have to bake in this new pricing, right? New framework, lots of fancy talk. You click the link, you see the new matrix. Here's the new matrix. Again, it just looks like a bunch of gibberish for most people, but where you see 1.25, 1.875, 2.25, just think more cost. So 75 to 80% loan to value, meaning someone's putting 20 to 25% down, has 2.25% in loan level price adjustments. This isn't interest rate, but this one has a higher cost than somebody with a 740 to a 759 score. And that's just risk, right? If in the past, your relationship with credit is you had a hard time managing it, therefore your credit score is lower, they're going to charge you a premium because it's more risky, right? What's happened is down here where there's really a lot of risk, sub 640 credit score, over 95% loan to value, meaning less than 5% down. This, if they were doing it strictly on risk, would have a lot higher number than the 1.75. And I'll show you, because I think this does a better job of illustrating than anything else. Shout out to my buddy, Andrew Cady. I literally have this document named LLPA Changes Cady because I screenshotted this from his YouTube video. But this one is a heat map where you'll be able to see in red, things got better. In orange, things got worse. So down here, 620 to 639, 97% loan to value, 1% better. Where you see this 1.75, that means it used to be 2.75. It got better, right? And so they're bumping these ones up in here and giving it to 620 to 680, 10% down or less, this whole right corner, it got cheaper. This, in my opinion, makes a little bit more sense. If you have questions, please feel free to ask them below. If you want a follow-up video, I'm more than happy to do it. I understand this stuff is sometimes just confusing, for lack of a better term, but this is how they pay to make this more affordable, is they have to make some adjustments in other places. And it's interesting to see, like, if you put 40% down, 30 to 40% down, all 720 all the way down to 620, like it just got worse for you. And I think it's along the lines of, listen, if you got 40% down, you don't need it as bad as the person who's putting 3, 5, or 10% down. I don't know. That's what the thought process could be. I'm just throwing out a guess here. But whatever the case, loan level price adjustments, Fannie and Freddie, the ones who do conventional loans, it's coming May 1st. For FHFA, we want to help first-time home buyers. We want to help low to moderate income borrowers. It's all the same stuff. So this stuff is happening. It's going to get more affordable. I think you're also going to see changes from FHA on FHA loans. Those haven't come yet, but I'm almost sure they will. More than happy to do a follow-up video with any questions you have. Loan level price adjustment changes, Fannie, Freddie, redesigning, recalibrating, conventional loans, getting more expensive for some and cheaper for others. That's the gist of it. Hope this helped. I got 700 videos on the channel that might help you somehow, some way. So find them. They're probably here, here, or here. If you want to connect me and my team, greatmortgagebroker.com. If you need an agent in your area, homeandmoney.com/Matt. Again, video here. Check it out right now.